y'all hear me? Can I hear you or no? I can hear you. Okay, cool. So I have a strep throat. Ask me how, and I cannot tell you. I'm like, again? Cause like when I went to the doctor yesterday, I got tested for like, you know, certain things. I woke up this morning to the results and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Seriously? You know what? That's what I get. Listening to her talking over and over. No, you're gonna be sick. Oh my God, you're gonna be sick. And who ended up getting up? And who ended up getting up sick? Like, it's the see. Like, stop. Go. No, I'm sick. Go figure. I'm just talking about, no, you're gonna be sick. No, look who got sick. Me. All the time I'm so concerned about my black is sick now. Thank you. So stupid, yo. I don't want to breathe over the food. I really have a strep throat. Like, this is crazy. Like, then I shouldn't be surprised because of like I was wearing like shirts like this. So, and this wasn't always covered. So, yeah, it's from my black for me. So yeah, that's my. I'm so tired right now. It's crazy. Hello. Good morning. Hi. I'm not sure if I can eat a hamburger for breakfast. I'm sick of hamburger. So that's what I'm going to do. It's crazy. I just eating something space real quick. Nothing like too crazy and like that. Nothing too excessive. Thank you. I tried to get like something green myself, but it didn't. Again. This is my third shift through. Third. Ridiculous. I don't like to put under the sink over the toilet. That is not helpful. But the whole time I was sitting there and split feet, I wasn't getting comfortable. Oh, hold on, let me see what they said inside Parent Square. Hold on, guys, give me like 2 seconds. Hold on. I'm about to count the top and everything. Give me like 1 second. I actually had to call out of my first job this morning because I don't have a babysitter. So I was able to pick up hours for tomorrow at my first job pertaining to today. So, but I do work out my second job today, definitely. Well, this afternoon. I have to do 6. I'm gonna wash my hands, you know. So I just do my nails. But I really don't feel good. Ugh. If you have to work like outside in this type of weather, like I apologize for you because it's freezing outside. The kids have a 2-hour delay. And that is what really has screwed me up. So I had to call out my first job today, but I picked up for tomorrow. But I have to work my second job today from 2 to 6. But I have to leave my job to go pick up my son. Over it. I was strep throat. And you see how I was talking to you about, oh my goodness, you're gonna be sick. And look what happened. I got sick. I said, remember how I was talking to you about, oh my goodness, you're gonna be sick. I ended up getting sick. Like, go figure, right? It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm about to eat a cinnamon roll for breakfast. I swear. You don't think I'm playing? I'm about to show you right now. No, I had to call out at work. I hope I don't have to call up my second one. If so, I don't know. You all thought I was playing? This is literally my breakfast. I don't even get this morning. What the hell? You only live one time. That is too much. Y'all crazy. You gotta be a man. Because only a man can put that whole thing inside his mouth. Pause. Good morning. Like, I really have a whole strep throat. That's crazy. A whole strep throat. That is like, what the? Morning. Oh, God. Listen. Good morning. Good morning. Yo, please shut up. It is too early. Same to you, love. Better go drink some water. I did get one last night for a little bit. And then I got off. Now, I will drink some water in the morning. You know. I know this is not the best breakfast choice. But I have a strep throat, so I really don't care this morning. It's cool. You can always like rewind it. A cinnamon bun. Yes, I am. Yeah, for real. I really am. I have a strep throat, so I really don't care this morning. It's good. Okay. So my little one just got finished like eating. I made him some breakfast. I made him 3 French toasts, but I only put syrup on one of them. That's it. I don't put a lot of syrup on this stuff. No. How the like the whole time I'm sitting up here and I'm, oh my goodness, no, you're gonna get sick, no, you're gonna get sick, no, you're gonna get sick, no. And my dumb ass got sick. Ain't that some shit? Like, that's crazy. Like, and I was going so hard on him, like so hard on him, and my dumbass. And yes, I'm gonna call myself a dumbass. You too, Eric. Have a good day at work. Good morning, Matthew. Good morning. Mm. It's really good. It's really, really good. No. It's a classic though. You guys look. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you guys, like, give me a second, hold on. So, like, when I get tested for, like, sexually transmitted diseases, I get tested vaginally and I do blood work. Like, I do both. And that's how I found out that I have a strep throat. I'm a very big advocate on, like, people getting tested because I feel like you should. I got my results back today, like, from my STD test. Everything came back negative besides the strep throat. Ain't that some shit? That's why, like, when people be like, oh my goodness, you know, like, why do you get tested? Because, like, they could find other things out. Like, if I would have knew something was wrong, like, here, but it probably would have took me, like, a little bit of days to figure it out. So, you know, like, with me getting tested, look what I was able to find out. You understand what I'm saying? Good morning. So I feel like people really should get tested. Like, a lot of people are, like, really scared. I don't really understand why. I always feel like it's a blessing to be able to catch something before. I don't share my damn drink. What the hell? Like, you should always get tested regardless of, like, if you do something or if you don't. Like, just in case. Like, I had got, like, a full examination done. Did the, like my boobs just to make sure, like, there were, like, no lumps or nothing like that. And, like, you know, he checked the inside of me and he was like, you know, everything feels perfectly fine and perfectly normal. Like I said, it's good though. I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm cool. Like, I personally don't share that information in here, to be honest with you. Like, I'm not gonna, you know. That's why when people ask me things, like, and they'll ask, like, oh, you know, like, why you not nobody eat, or like, why you don't do nothing? It's too many STDs out here. Right? And I'm, again, like, I'm not being disrespectful, but, like, if you are in a relationship, that's cool. Like, I'm never against that. But, like, it's all the, like, starting out and things of that nature. And, you know, like, he could be saying, hey, like, I'm only dealing with you, but be dealing with other women. So I feel like for right now, I'm cool. I'm cool. African American. So like again, I'm not trying to be like disrespectful, but you know, I'm cool. And like, you know what I'm saying? And again, I'm not, you know. I just feel like, you know, like my pH balance is not thrown off, or like I'm not sitting here like itching or like digging or nothing like that. So like I'm cool. Like I'm cool. I'm fine. No, I have on like I look like I have on no makeup, like nothing. I have nothing on my face. Absolutely nothing. Like people be so pressed. I'm like, oh, I'm in a relationship. That's cool. Listen, that is a blessing. But you better pray to God. You the only person that he dealing with. Because if not, you finna be itching. And he finna be burning. Like, no thank you. I'm cool. 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 Like, I'm cool. Leave me alone. I know. Like, I'm cool. Nah. I just feel like nowadays, like, people have, like, different terms for, like, dating or, like, talking to somebody. Hi, Isaiah. Good morning. And it's just like, oh, it'd be, you know, like, you know, I was talking to you, but, you know, I was feeling somebody else. I'm not done with that stupid shit. Like, no. Again, until the right man comes along, my pH balance is not thrown off. Again, I'm not digging in nothing. Nothing is itching. Nothing is burning. Like, I'm fine. Like, again, I'm cool. Like, we fine. Like, we good over this, okay? Like, no thank you. Or people be like, oh my goodness, you always getting tested. Yes. Like, I really believe that you should. I'm a huge advocate on, like, people getting tested. And just making sure that, you know, you just get tested for, like, everything. I feel like a lot of people will say things like, I've heard men say this. If their partner gets tested and they're negative, then that means they're negative. Nope, not touching that. I heard somebody say that. I was like, what the fuck did you say? I said, now, you do know that, like, when they test you for things, like, they can find other things that are wrong. Like, I wish people would literally, like, educate themselves a little more on when people get tested. Because it's not just like that they can find out. Like, when you do blood work, you can find everything out. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, it's not just that they could be looking for. It could be something else that you can possibly, like, find early, at, like, an early stage. And just, you know, make sure that you're healthy. Like, that's why I'm a really huge advocate on people getting tested. Oof. And like, I just think that it is important, and that's my little one. I was blowing my nose. But I really wish that like a lot of people would really educate themselves on like when it comes to getting tested. Because there's a lot more that they could possibly find, you know. And I'm not saying, you know, that like, good morning, that you are gonna find something. I'm not saying that, but you know, God forbid if anything ever happens, wouldn't you want to catch it early on so you could possibly like stop it from happening, or find out like if you have some relatively, like don't be embarrassed to get tested. Because I will say this, right? Like if you're a man and you want to jump to this one and that one and this one and that one, let me be very clear here. You're grown. You're a grown man. And you want to sit up here and open your legs to everybody, you are grown, right? But I wish people really would understand that there really is a consequence to doing things like this. Again, for me, it's been 9 years. I'm clean. And by the grace of God, I've never had anything wrong with me. So I really wish people would get a little bit more educated. Or I feel like, good morning, or like if you want to do what you do, fine. Like anybody can understand that, but you know, just protect yourself, you know? I will always say this. Somebody could call you a 304. Oh, listen. Guess what? You grown, you know the consequences. I mean, like, I'm to the point to where, like, you can't talk to grown people. Like, you can't, like, make a grown person, good morning, understand that sometimes you're not talking to them to be rude. Like, you're talking to them to give them, like, some type of education or, like, some type of insight on something that you may know. Like, last time my homegirl called me and she was like, you know, like, her child's father was being disrespectful. I said, let me tell you something. If don't nobody get it, I get it. I said, but we are still the mothers, so let's not clap back at nobody. Let's not disrespect nobody, even though they are. I was like, you know, let's just continue to be the greatest mothers that we could be. Hell with what they say. You know what I'm saying? So she was like, you know, thank you for calling me down again. I said, girl, this is what I'm here for. I'm like, it's no point. And she's like, you know, when they clap back so bad, I said, girl, let me say something. Been there, done that, it don't get you nowhere. So continue to just be the greatest mother that you could be. I said, girl, just forget him. Like, just forget what he's saying, you know? And sometimes you can get through to a grown person, and sometimes you just can't. Like, you understand what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, well, then, like, should I talk to them, or like, should I just be like, nah, you know, like, whatever. It depends. Like, it literally just depends on, like, how that person is, and, like, how they move, and if what they think you're saying is relevant. Good morning. That's why I feel like sometimes you just can't get through to a grown person. And I will say this. To anybody that is grown, good morning. Like, if you sit up here and you choose to, like, open your legs, or like you won't sleep with everybody you see, again, that's fine, but understand something. There really are something called STDs out here. And I think that, respectfully speaking, that part, right? Good morning. Like, you sit up here and you, I personally believe that, like, if you have like an STD, I do believe that you should share that with somebody. I do. Just like I feel like if you were really born a man, like, I really feel like you should tell somebody, like, hey, like, this is what I was originally born. I feel like give somebody the chance to say, okay, I'm cool with it, or nah, like, I'm not cool with it. I feel like you should give a person the options to be like, okay, you know, I'm still gonna rock with you. Like, are there ways that, you know, I can still deal with you, but I can't get hot? I mean, it's just, I think it's just respect. Some people go in having an STD and they say nothing, and it's wrong. December 13th, and I want to be very like gentle with what I say, because I never want to be disrespectful. But I do feel like you should share that with somebody else, like especially if you really like this person and they really like you. I always say start something how you want to finish it. Like, don't go in with lies. Like, don't sit there and say, oh no, I don't got nothing wrong with me, and like I was really born a woman. Like, you should tell the truth. I always feel like, respectfully speaking, it's not about how you feel, but like it's about how someone else feel. Like, you should give somebody the opportunity. And I think it's a little rude when someone doesn't tell somebody the truth about something and then they find out, and then now they're mad at you and you're trying to sit there and save face. Yes, baby, like, just be honest. Again, you already have one. Where did you put it? Where did you put it? You already have one. I just think that you should, give someone the opportunity to say yes or no. And a lot of people fear that, like, if someone tells them something, they'll be like, oh, you know what, I don't want to deal with you no more. But you really should definitely tell somebody the truth, and again, if they decide not to rock with you, you should respect it. But I personally would, but again, I'm not everybody. Thank you. Good morning. The kids do have school, but they actually have a 2-hour delay. So I originally had to be to work today at 6 a.m. I had to call out because I had nobody to watch him, and I was a little frustrated because I had to work my second job from 2 to 6 today. But I have to leave at like 2 something to get him from school because I have nobody to pick him up from school. Now, his grandmother said that they could do it, which was fine, but he didn't want to go over there. And I was like, fine, whatever. So like, I gotta like take the L and leave my second job and get him from school. So what I had to do was, like, I picked up hours for, mind you, like, today is Friday, so he has taekwondo. We have to go off somebody else's word. No disrespect, and I'm not being funny or rude, but I'm not going off of somebody's word. Like, again, like, when it comes to, like, an STD or, like, a gender, again, not being rude, but, like, you have to show me paperwork. Because I'm not going to sit up here and I'm not going off of nobody's word. Respectfully speaking, like, before I deal with anybody, I made it very clear, you have to get tested, and so do I. Period. And I'm waiting a year before I decide to deal with you. Like, I'm not doing it. Like, I'm not going off, like, your word means nothing when it comes to, like, those 2 things, respectfully speaking. But no. And like, how you always got, like, that 1% in somebody's family that just talks so much, right? And they tell everybody business. Get close with them. They'll tell you every damn thing. Listen, they will tell you everything, okay? Like, I'm not going off your word. Respectfully, I'm not doing it. It is either you get tested or, like, I'm not dealing with you. Period. I'm not allowing nothing. No. Yes, a year. Like, what the hell? What you thought this was? I always say, if people were to wait, right, I don't believe, let me just, before y'all jump down my throat, I feel like if I wait a year, right? Now, I could have a broken home possibly, but I feel like if I give you a year, I can see how you are, how you move, and how you navigate through certain things pertaining to like discomfort or like a lie or like something. I would rather wait than to sit up here and deal with someone and have a child and then they leave and then like it'll be another broken home. You understand what I'm saying? So since I'm not trying to have like another broken home, I really want to see this person for who they are. I want to see them in their element pertaining to like the discomfortability, like if they're talking to someone, if they feel like a little uneasy, like if they're angry, if they're mad, like I want to see how they move. I want to see how they talk. I want to see the body language. I want to see how they maneuver. Like I want to see again, like if what you say matches what you want to do. That's another thing. I feel like the right man will wait. I don't catch feelings easy. It's been 9 years. I damn sure don't. Do not at all. I don't. Well, what does your child have to deal with you being with somebody? That's not somebody else's child. Like, that's their child, not yours. Good morning. Good morning. Respectfully speaking, like that's like if you were to date me and I have a child, like what you gonna say? Oh, I'm gonna be around for the long run. That's my child, not yours. You understand? Like that's what I'm saying. Like I don't want to create a broken home. So it's like I don't. Always absolutely gorgeous. Thank you. Unfortunately, there are more women on earth than men. Or the women would have to take the same approach for that to work. Or every woman doesn't have to take that same approach. I'm choosing to take that approach. You know, like, because I'm choosing to learn from, like, what I've been through and what I don't want for the next one. So, that's my decision. And if somebody can't respect that, that's... Again, I'm not itching. I'm not burning. My STD test came back all negative. No, you can leave. Goodbye. Like, I'm cool. As a man, I don't want no kids. That's right. And some men don't want kids. That's fine. Like, that's why when women be like, oh my goodness, I want kids. If that man tell you he don't want kids, I will always tell a woman this. If a man is telling you he don't want kids and you do, then you don't need to be with him. Because, like, some men will really tell you, like, listen, I don't want no kids. And then if you have a child and then they don't want to be bothered with the child, no disrespect, but it's like, how can you get mad at him when he told you like he don't want no kids? And then people are like, oh well, he didn't use protection. Well, neither did she. I mean, that's why I say, like, if somebody tells you something, you literally have to take heed to what they're saying. If somebody said to me, oh well, like, you know, I'm the type of person that, like, I like to deal with women, like different women. You think I'm gonna sit up here if I find out that he's sitting up here dealing with different women? He just told me that. Again, give somebody the option to be like yes or no. But don't sit there and then dog this man. And like, oh my goodness, he didn't help me with that child. Well, he told you that he didn't want none, huh? And then people be like, oh, well, that's not an excuse. Listen, I understand that. But he still told you that he don't want no kids. Stop trying to have a man want a family when he don't want that. If some men want a family, but they don't want kids, right? Like, if they just want to be unit. Fine, because, like, you know, some people want to travel and they don't want to, like, have, like, no bags and things with them like that. Listen, I get it. Like, they get it. They say my body, my decision. Yeah, and then your ass is a single mother for what reason? Because you want 8 kids and he didn't? It doesn't make any sense. You're cool for not after 3 years of being cool. Just saying, like, you really gotta understand. That's why I tell you, like, when people talk to you, read and listen to what they're saying, because like somebody can literally be telling you something, but you so blinded by love, or you so blinded because he's fine. Girl, you see through all that fine chocolateness and hear what this man is telling you. Like, he's telling you, listen, I don't want kids, or he's telling you, yo, I don't want to be with a family, or he's telling you, I don't want to get married. Like, how you mad at him because he don't want to get married, and you still talking about some, oh, well, when we get married? He just told your ass he don't want to get married. Why are you mad at him? Like, oh, I'm staying here wasting my time. He just told you. So how you getting mad at him? Like, hey, like, I don't, like, some women really get mad at that. Oh, I've been with him for all these years. Well, sis, he told you no. What you thought you was going to do, change his mind? I don't, that's why I tell people, like, be careful, like, because if you, good morning, when you sit up here and you really listen to somebody, and like you really listen to what they saying, like somebody can literally be telling you everything that you, two things I believe. Somebody will either tell you who they are or they will show you who they are. So my thing is like, why get mad when he tells you who he is and then his actions actually match up with that? And then you're telling your girls like, oh my goodness, he don't do nothing for me. Girl, he wasn't doing nothing for you to begin with. What you thought? That's why I said that is where you can either say, you know, you can either listen or you could tell her, listen, I don't want to hear this. And it's not rude. Like, it's literally not rude. Good morning. Tell people that all the time, but it's like, don't get mad at somebody like when they show you who they are and you sitting up and you're like, oh no, you know, he's gonna change, baby. He's not, boo. Unless somebody wants to change, they have to want it. I'm sorry, but I'm not doing it. Like, I'm not gonna sit up here and be mad at me and tell me like, oh, you know, you're not the only woman that I'm dealing with, but I'm sitting up here talking to him about to my mother or like my sister or my father or like the girls, and they looking at me like I'm retarded because they're like, well, we just see him with somebody else, and you sitting up there telling them no, huh? Like, sometimes, that's why I tell people, sometimes when you see something, don't see it, because like, oh, that's like when you see something about like somebody's man or woman, right? Listen, mind your business. Because I'm just saying, like, you sitting up there talking to him about, like, oh, you know, we getting married, like, we're going to have a family, and this man I told you he don't want to get married and he don't want kids. And you're not the only woman that he dealing with. But you get mad when his phone pinging. What? And that's okay, because then, like, if her phone go off and he don't say nothing, she like, oh, you don't even care. Sis, he just told you he don't. So, like, can y'all hear me? The question is, does cheating hurt more because you're embarrassed or your feelings hurt? Listen, I can only speak for myself. I don't care if somebody cheats. You want to know why? Because as long as I know I didn't do anything to you, or like I tried to come to you and ask you like what was the problem or like what was wrong, and you just closed me out, I'm not gonna be embarrassed at anything, because I know like I tried to make it work, right? So I'm gonna walk away with my dignity and my pride, right? And my feelings are not gonna be hurt at all. I tell people all the time, if you know you did nothing wrong in a relationship, why are your feelings hurt? Don't sit there and be hurt. What are you hurt for? You didn't do nothing, sis, or you didn't do nothing, bro. Listen, again, grown people go and do what grown people want to do. Temptation is out there for everybody in every relationship. It is either you react to it or you just look at it. You got a choice. Whatever you do, you do. And then it'll be, oh my goodness, I just lost my family. Yeah, you did. So guess what? On to the next one. And then it'll be, oh, you're sleeping with... Shut up. You just mad because you got caught. Shut up. Then it becomes like, oh, the disrespect, and you were sleeping with this one, and you was... Cut it. Because it is not working, boo. That's why I told. Just at that point in time, just ignore somebody. That'll piss them off. Ignore them. Just be like, don't even pick up your phone. Block things. Yes, baby. Stop. I'll get it for you. Just ignore. Morning.
No. I thought you were for it. Pick it up now. Don't put that in the room. That is nasty. Stop. Stop.
Stop. Come on. No, I will not. I'm trying to tell people, like, when you know that you didn't do something, don't be sitting up there hurting all that shit. Who got time for that? I'm not doing none of that. I just feel like, for me personally, I feel like I'm too much of a good woman to sit up here and be like, oh my goodness, I'm so hurt because he cheated. I don't care. Like, that's your loss, babe. That's my blessing. Because you dodged a bullet. So I don't really like understand why some people like, oh my goodness, I'm so girl. Stop. Or like, sir, cut it out. Morning. I'm not gonna be sitting up here hurt at somebody or something that I know I didn't take part in. I don't think it hurt. It wouldn't hurt me. Damn sure it wouldn't hurt me. Like if I said, okay, and I know I was a good woman, what am I hurting for? And I'm not even gonna sit there and try to contemplate on what I've done wrong when I know what I did right. Again, respectfully for me, I'm not winning of that. Like I'm cool. Like when I promise you guys I'm cool, yo, I'm cool. Like I'm good. Like a lot of things don't bother me no more, cause I just don't care. Like whatever, and I would just leave. I don't understand the purpose of being hurt when you didn't do nothing, but okay. That's just my personal opinion. But that's for you, hun. Like, I feel different. Like, no, school is open. Like, the kids have a 2-hour delay. Oh, mine look real big. Thank you, appreciate it. Like, I'm not doing that. I tell people all the time, like, as long as you know you didn't do something, stop being hurt. I am. I am. I'm a kid with a 9-year-old son. I'm about to take all my earrings. I love milk chocolate, especially if it's topped with cream. Well, then go get some ice cream. And go put some whipped cream on it. Dessert served. Thank you. Thank you. I don't have a Reese's bone in my body. Period. I don't have makeup on. Do I have makeup on? Do I have makeup on, and am I a single mother? I'm gonna let the chat answer. I'm gonna let them answer for you. I don't have on eyeliner. I don't even know what the hell that is. Like, this is literally, and a lot of people don't believe that this is literally my face. That's weird. Like, no. I have this on. This is not lip gloss.
You're okay.
Oh, you see my results? Am I a single mother? no makeup on, and yes, I'm a single mother. But as long as I got God on my side, I'll never be a single mother. Yeah, it's crazy because like people be like, oh my goodness, you have like, I love your makeup. What makeup, sis? What makeup? This is literally my face, like literally. I don't wear makeup. The only thing I wear is lipstick. Other than that, I don't like putting that shit on my face. The hell I look like. I don't believe in that stuff. No disrespect, but I feel like that's to break you out more. Like it'll break your face out. Cause like I feel like you have to like constantly keep it. So like I'm cool. When I don't wear makeup. And nobody really, like when I tell people I've never drank, I've never smoked, I've never clubbed, and I've never taken a part in any type of like substance abuse. And I genuinely try not to stress out. I try, keyword I try. Because, you know, I believe that God is going to make a way for me because he always has come through. Father God, I thank you for all you've done, my trials and my tribulations, and what you're going to continue to do. Right? So it's like, I don't... This is literally my face. If you want to see my hair, you can go on my page. I recently took my hair out. You can see everything. Like, literally, you definitely can. Like, I show everything. Thank you. Like, I'm cool. I'm about to get off here. I have to take a shower. And get ready for my second job. Do you use like Vaseline? Very rarely I do. Like very, very rarely I do. Like if it's within reach, yeah, but if not, then no. I do have a big head. I'm cool with that. Hi, Kiva. Good morning. Oh, Kiva, I wish I could tell you something. Dang. Good morning. Hi, Kiva. Good morning, Kiva. How are you? Girl, I'm about to get off here because I gotta get ready to go take a shower. I'm staying up for like 4 minutes, and I hope you have an amazing day at work. I work later. I work from 2 to 6, but I gotta leave to get 2 from school. Y'all don't even want to know. Like, oh, have a safe drive there too, cause I know them people be driving like crazy. Thank you, Cleveland Brown 69. Hope you have a good day too. Good morning. Aaron Jones, good morning. Good morning. I actually got to sleep later because the kids, instead of them going to school at like a certain time, they have a 2-hour delay. I don't know if you in the same time zone as we are, but I know it's 8:12 where I am, so I gotta get off in 3 minutes to go take a shower. Because when I get out, my little one gotta start like, you know, making up his bed and things like that, which is gonna be a journey. Yeah, you know what's so funny? Like, I always thought that, like, the morning traffic would not be that bad, child. I don't even attempt to hit the highway. Like, if it's, like, 5 something in the morning, you'll be surprised how packed the highway is. I don't got dimples. Everybody keeps saying that, but I don't got dimples. If I go like that, probably, but... like, no. Oh, thank you. They said prettiest girl I think I've seen on here. Thank you. Appreciate it. Right, that part that I be like, well, damn, did every... no, right. So I have this thing. I'll be like, damn, everybody coming from their side your house. On their side do house. Oh my goodness. Like I like to make a little joke in the morning. And be like, damn, everybody coming from their side piece house. That's just like my own little joke. Thank you for wishing me a good. Oh, you're welcome. Listen, you know we here, boo. We here December, okay? Because her birthday is December 1st. Period. Like, period. I always be like, dang, people come home to these side piece house. Like, I just always make a joke out of it in the morning. And I be like, dang. I respect you not wearing makeup because it's crazy if you guys still look good without putting stuff on your face. Women should also. Some women are not confident in their looks. And, I mean, no disrespect, but like men be wearing weave. Or like they be in like the fake dreads. Or like they be in like gastric bypass, but they'll talk about like a woman in her weave or like her makeup, but you know, or y'all be having like, well, not y'all, but like they be having like the drawn in like bears and things like that, or like they be wearing wigs. So it's like, how can you get mad at one if you're doing the same thing? I mean, you just want to be the one that's doing it and not her. And it's funny, like you get on the highway and you be like, dang, everybody coming from this side. I was like, I just always like bust out laughing. I think it's funny. Like I always just be cracking up. I be cracking myself up. Yes, they do. I see it every day. I mean, I'm just saying, like, how you gonna sit up there and talk about a woman wearing weave or like tracks or like makeup, but you sitting up there at the salon, you getting fake dreads and a drawn-in beard, and you putting on a wig, or like you getting gastric bypass, but you talk about her BBL, like, what? The same way you telling her like, oh, you know, you could get thicker if you work out. Well, you could have lost weight if you would have just worked out. I mean, listen, you can't wash one hand without washing the other. So, like, just be careful what you say to a woman because she could clap back. And it's early in the morning, so it makes sense. That's what I'm saying. Like, you be looking at the time from like, damn. I'm just saying, I find it a little funny. I mean, I'm just saying, like, but I think that's crazy how like some men really sit there and complain about women, but they be the same ones that be doing stuff. Like, I don't get it. I just think that like I can understand if a man wants a natural like woman, right? But again, you know, like women, they like to get, you know, braids. Like y'all know, I keep braids in my hair all the time, and I will wear lipstick, but that's it. I don't do the wigs, I don't do the tracks, you know. And again, I'm not saying that there is nothing wrong with it, cause like everything is not like I don't get my fingernails done. Y'all see, like I don't put on like the fake nails or like the fake lashes or like nothing of that. Like this is me, you know. Like what you see is what you get. But my thing is, don't say that this is what you really want, but you will entertain somebody with a BBL and eyelashes that's about to make her ass fly away, and tracks that you could see, and like a BBL. Y'all would sit there and say, oh, you know, she just good for the night. So if she's good for the night, she's good for something, right? Because what you see is what you like. But yet you sit up there telling your mother like, oh, I want a woman that's natural. Baby, stop it. Because as soon as you hit that club, you're looking for the first BBL. Just keep it real. I mean, I don't, if that's what you like, that's what you like. Like, nobody's going to sit there and get mad because that's what you like. I mean, damn. Like, I don't get it. Just keep it a buck. And so I said, like, different strokes for different folks. I mean, you like what you like. If you like, you know, girl with fake boobs and fake butt and all this makeup and stuff, like, okay, that's your personal preference. Who cares? Sorry, I'm not tired. I'm about to take a shower. I'm just saying. You guys, I gotta go because I gotta take a shower. So you ready for my day? Hey, you like what you like. You know, you like what you like. Thank you. Have a good day. It is Friday. Be safe. Stay blessed. Stay humble. I have to pee really bad. I love you guys. Take care.